Yeah, totally karaoke. Where's the sound? Hmm. Hello, everybody. I've got 4 DX Blitzes saved up, so I figured knock a couple of those off. There's the sound. So 3-move charge to green moves, 2-move charge to black moves. So for Sean, we go Woods. And DDP. For X-Break Gems. And we'll go, he gets another X-Break Gem. And we've got the gears, so we got a lot of X-Break Gems. The DX gears were from the VIP vault, which I cleared out. And I'm waiting for them to restock because I've got about 30 more pulls saved up because it's been a month since I cleared it. Yeah, I agree with you. No, we haven't gone through the roster yet. Just started. Feel free to ask any questions. I can pop in and out of these blitzes as we go. Not really a concrete plan as to what to do on the stream. Whatever you guys would like to see or talk about, feel free to ask any questions. I'll do my best to answer them. It's always exciting the first day of a new monthly event. The Talent Up is something I think most people look forward to these days. You save up and you save up those resources, and now's the day to take advantage of them. This is not going to be the stream to stir up shit, my friends. I can tell you. If any of you have any questions about using the British Bulldog, we've got the British Bulldog aficionado on the line. Direct all questions to Hall Payment about British Bulldog at 4-star gold. Okay, Kev. I think you usually come up with resources in other ways than these VIP blitzes. They're fun characters to use. I mean, if you got nothing else to do in the game, it's fun using them here and there. Usually they only come in handy when for their coaching abilities, but it's fun to actually use them. I'm short by 4K to get Andre gear from the prize wall. Hope we can get them is so disappointing me, man. Well, is there no more tours or nodes? Oh, I guess we can't do them now. Are those tours done? Yeah, I think you're SOL if you're 4K short of the Andre gear. You're gonna have to wait till next time. The new event should start at, it usually launches at reset time, so it'll be 3 o'clock Eastern. I don't know where in the world you are, but 4 hours from now. And then usually that's when they launch the event, but then the tours and the blitzes and whatever comes, the talent up usually comes in staggered half-hour to hour increments after that, because every time they launch a new event, they have to make sure it's stable and make sure the bugs are wrinkled out. So I always tread lightly early on events. Some people dive right in, and hey, sometimes you get benefits because sometimes there are things that happen early on in events that they don't roll back that you can take advantage of. But sometimes you end up, using 15 fuses and you think you're maxing the talent up event, and there's a problem with the tabulation of the talent up event. So I usually err on the side of caution when a new event launches and I don't dive in right away. But then other times you get, a free zombie page because you pulled the rock out of a coffin when he wasn't supposed to be in there. So you never know. Let's have a look and see what this HBK gear does. I think it's an extra crossbreak gem. So with DDP and the gear and Zombie Kane coaching, Sean gets a lot of crossbreak or X-break gems. No, I haven't gone through the roster yet. I'm just going to do one blitz and then you can ask any roster questions. So let's have a look at the gear. The gear moves to generate X-break gems, generate one more X-break gem. So with DDP he gets 2 more. With Kane he gets 1 more. And with the gear he gets 1 more. So instead of generating 2, I'm getting 6 with that move with the gear. So Triple H, the gear affects his sub. We can use him in the next blitz. Figure I'd do one with Sean, one with Triple H, and then figure out what to do. I've got 4 to do, so. I haven't tried Triple H with his gear yet, but it makes his sub, I think it's like 100% extra damage on the sub or something like that. I'll have a look at the gear in a sec. You get gear from the VIP vault. In the VIP DX vault, there's those question mark crates, mystery gifts. They contain legendary DX straps. They contain the gear. They contain 4-star fuses for Shawn and Triple H. So that's what's in those question mark crates in the DX vault. I really like DX with this gear and with the with Kane. I like Shawn. He's very much like Doink, but with X-Break gems. Purple to green reloads the purple. It's a really nice setup. Yeah, I'll show it to you when I'm done this blitz. Patience, man.
You see me? Johnny said we can't get together for the rest of the 3 weeks.
Yeah.
That's what he said. Do you want to go see the movie today?
We'll talk about it, okay, buddy? Can I do this for a bit, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
How long?
I'll get through this first blitz, and then we can go and look at some other things. I think there's 2 matches left here. All in Nash. How do I feel about the WrestleMania monthly? Well, it's the same as any other monthly, I think. I think the Bret Hart looks pretty decent for a free character. I don't think there's going to be any concern about leveling him up. He's going to be pretty useful. Big Show, the Giant, looks good. You know, I think we're all speculating as to whether NWO Hulk Hogan is going to be the big carrot at the end of the month. So we'll see. Yeah, things are closing. School's closed here for 3 weeks. I haven't been out to see restaurants and bars, but pretty sure. Grocery stores are a disaster. Really shows what kind of greed people have in situations like this, for grocery store shelves to be empty. Pretty selfish people out there. Favorite wrestler in game and real? Well, my favorite wrestler of all time is our Kurt Angle and The Rock. I was very much an Attitude Era guy. My favorite characters in the game? I don't know, anyone who's fast. Ricochet, Ray. Hi, Daniel. Yeah, I took some photos in the grocery store this morning. First time I went this week. I went this morning, and you know, all the bread is gone, all the meat is gone, all the milk is gone. Like, I'm not sure why people feel the need to deprive others of things like that so that they can hoard it and store it, and you know, makes me mad. Who's better powerhouse, Kevin Nash or Goldberg? Yeah, they're both pretty good. I have guys I like better, who I've taken up over those guys. Not a huge Goldberg fan. So there's the first of 4 blitzes done. 91% with Sean, pretty good. You want to see the Triple H gear. Triple H. Where are you? There he is. Here's what the Triple H gear looks like. Pretty nice. And what it does is 75% more submission damage per turn. So he gets a pretty quick sub in his setup. It's only an 8 charge. And you've got an 8 charge black moves that increase your green gem. So it's pretty easy to get his sub going. So 75% damage per turn. Right now it's at 10k per turn. Oh no, that's not it. It's up here. It's at 4k per turn. And then I usually throw Stone Cold on him. Stone Cold, where are you? So that takes it to 60-51. And then another 75%. The guy I really need to train Triple H is Zombie Seth Rollins. Because that pedigree finisher, if you can destroy 7, choose to destroy 7, that would really help Triple H with his recycle. And I'm still a few shards short of Seth Rollins. Let's have a look at my powerhouse class. So I have 4 4-star gold powerhouses. Zombie Austin, Brie, Bella, Brock, and Shelton Benjamin, who you pretty much had to take to gold last month if you wanted. Jimmy Uso does it for purple moves, not for green moves. So I'm going to be taking, I think the guys I'm going to take up to gold next are going to be, I want to take Kurt Angle to gold. And I think Zombie Rock will be another guy I bring up. You can do pretty well in this game just by taking up all your zombies as far as they'll go. You could do a lot worse than that. Yeah, so there's guys who destroy specific colors, like Luke Harper destroys purple gems. And then there's guys who affect moves that just say destroy gems, right? So if we go move destroy. So moves, there's Vader. Moves that destroy red gems destroy 3 more red gems. So he's specific to a color, right? But Jimmy, for example, purple moves that destroy gems, it doesn't specify what color gem, destroys more gems. So there's 6 of those trainers, each of them do a color. So Jimmy Uso is purple moves, Luke Gallows is black moves, Zombie Nakamura is yellow moves, I think Rowan and Harper each have that. Rowan is blue moves that destroy gems. And then there's guys I don't have who do the other ones. So we're going to go and do a DX Blitz with Triple H with his gear. Throw Elias. And Bray. Well, let's have a look at Triple H with his more powerful sub. I would take Ronda to 4-star over Zombie Page. I think Zombie Page gets the job done at silver. Ronda really needs that extra damage, so there's nobody Zombie Page beats at gold that she doesn't already beat at silver. So we're 1 short on the turn 1 black. But with the green match, we can get our sub off now and then get it off again on the next turn, probably once we... So this sub now with the gear bonus, 9,000 per turn. So that's a big difference when you've got Austin and the gear. Makes that sub pretty great. Now we increase our green MP again and then finish the match. And we choose our sub gems, which have become X gems, to break. And now you see the subs loaded again. So pretty good setup in this blitz for Triple H with the powerful sub. So these DX Blitzes, 4 of them to do. The first, even if you only did the first node on all of them, Kev, cough, cough, Kev, paying attention. Even if you only did the first node, it's 100,000 on the first node. So if you need coins and you've got a crap load of DX Blitz tickets because you can't bother doing the Blitzes, just do one node, then you get 100,000 per. Why don't you use choose multiply move? Well, because in this blitz you get a bonus for the black, so this build is better in my opinion. If I need to use him in a feud or a tour where I'm getting a bonus for my purples, then I might use his multi-gem build, but I think this build is much better for these VIP blitzes. Showboat, Cena, Seth Acro, Dean, Powerhouse. These are all my high players at 4-star. Well, yeah, I mean, if they're your 4-star guys, then you can just keep putting resources into them until they're as high as they can go, or you can start working on some better characters at each of those classes. You know, Showboat Cena is just a tweak short of being a really good character. It's just that submission with only one random gem. You don't get to put it where you want. You know, you're probably not getting the max out of that submission because odds are with a random one gem placement, it's going to get broken sometime during the sub. So if he had a couple of gems that you could choose to put instead of one random one, I would endorse Cena as a pretty good Showboat character, but there's a lot better out there. Seth, his finisher just doesn't recycle. Sure, we can do a showdown with these two guys. I'm at a pretty high level in showdown, so we'll see whether my silver Sean and bronze Triple H can beat some of the monster characters who I'm at the showdown level with. But we can have a look. I think the DX link increases purples, right? So you're using a different Triple H build than this one. Right, so I think probably with DX as a tag, you're probably doing Triple H first. I mean, I haven't used them, so I'm just guessing. You're probably doing Triple H first. Putting multiplied gems out there, getting his sub to put X gems out there, and then tag in Sean to blow up the board with X breaks. I think. Why RVD aren't players not in polls? Well, I think that's pretty obvious. Yeah, Fandango's usually my leadoff hitter in Showdown lately. Yeah. Triple H with the purples, you're right, is ready to go turn 1. setting up Sean for a big blow up the board. The AI is still so bad at breaking submissions. The trouble is at the level where I am in Showdown, because Triple H is only 4-star bronze, even with his moves loaded turn 1, I think I'd be taking a lot of damage. So you'd be using a lot of health packs, I think, until I get these guys higher. Sting or Big Kev? Well, in this past feud with no perks, which was wonderful, that was so great. Feuding with the characters being able to be played the way they were designed. With no perks. Sting is better than Big Kev. Sting was turn 1 with that line bonus, and at 4-star gold he does a ton of damage. Just on those first 2 yellow moves on turn 1, you're doing 150k to 2k, 200k damage, and because you have like a choose 7 or 8, you can usually find a way to at least semi-recycle those yellows. So I think Sting is better. But again, my Big Kev is only 3-star gold. I've got the 4-star fuse from that prize wall. So I'm looking forward to seeing Big Kev at higher levels. He and Hall, I have both now at 4-star, but I haven't leveled them up very high yet. I only have them at about level 50, 60. I think maybe Hall's at 80. So looking forward to taking those guys up and seeing what they can do at higher levels. I've only heard other people talk about them or seen other people use them against me. Yeah, you create cascades with that choose move, and you can usually get a yellow match that mostly refills your yellows, which is the key. The AI is just not very good. Where they made that announcement in the community blog a little while back about these expert level, better AI defense. I haven't seen any of that yet. So we finished the Sean Blitz with 93% of our health. We got one more match with Triple H here. He's doing pretty well. We got 2 matches left, not 1. Sean was 4-star silver. Triple H, you can see, is 4-star bronze. Nice cascade. We'll take away some of our 93% right there. Yeah, Showdown, if you don't have the right characters, can be frustrating for sure. Yeah, the AI with X breaks and cross break gems is sometimes frustrating because you're right, they prioritize getting rid of your gems. And when the gems go on the board, if it's a random placement, they always seem to go around the outside where they do the least damage. You rarely get your X break random gems going, flooding the middle of the board where they can break in all directions. I like Vader better than Nash, to be honest. You might get some people disagree, but maybe because I've had Vader longer and know how to use Vader. Plus Vader at 4-star gold, in addition to getting the extra health and gem damage that all the powerhouses get at that level, he also gets an extra gem on his destroys and his chews, which are nice. So this match is done. This will be a little more damage than we took with Sean, because Sean's a silver and Triple H is a bronze, but a pretty easy VIP blitz nonetheless with those guys. I use mostly armor on everybody. Rackers, how are you? Okay, let's see what kind of... Okay, so I said I think we go Triple H first, Sean second. So they get... Purple moves start with 4 more move points. So, purple moves start with 4 more move points. So we go that and that. And the sub or the choose destroy. I think we want to make some X-break gems for Sean, don't we? See, this move's only at a level 4. So here, that's going to be charged turn 1. So if we use Matt and Austin, gem modifier, Matt. Okay, and then we're tagging in Sean, who doesn't need woods anymore. So with him, we can use Slick Rick for gem damage. Who destroys X-break gems? Anybody? Could go green move damage. Let's try Slick Rick for gem damage. I don't know what's NWO Brett's trainer ability. Haven't seen it. So countdown gems somewhere that's not going to get broken. Choose a 3x2 area to make in a multiplied gem strengths of 5. So obviously we want purples and greens. So on the next turn, those multi-gems are going to become 7s. So I got no green to put them on, which is the problem here. Now he's going to blow away everything that I've just put on the board. Well, there you go. That didn't work so good. See, I just don't think my 4-star bronze guys are good enough at the showdown level that I'm at. You can't run 4-star bronze guys in showdown anymore. Not at this level. Which DX is worth having? Oh, define worth. Its worth is a relative term to different people, right? For me, it's worth having them both, so therefore I do. Trying to find Sting in my showdown store once in a while. So that was a disastrous experiment with DX against a 4-star gold guy. If I had had green to put my multi-gems on, I could have got the sub and taken away his moves. So that's ideally what you're looking for with Triple H when you're using that multi-gen, is you want to put it on a green match. I only had a purple match to put it on. So I don't know, I find too many people on here make too many declarative statements like that guy's definitely better. Do the female showdown with who? It's funny the Bella Twins don't have a coordinated entrance like some tag teams do. Sometimes mapping these out to pain. The problem anytime you go against Lita with a character who needs black gems or red gems, she's about to take them all away. She might get a lot of moves off here. She's going to reload that again. She pinned me. That was good. Sometimes you just go, please pin me. Need to put some blacks out there. Do I think Scopely will ever put Edge gear on the prize wall? don't think so. Well, that's the thing the straps and medals and perks do, is that they level the playing field. Can make anyone viable because they don't play like they were designed to be played. What does their bonus do? Action purpose. What's PUBG? I don't know what PUBG is. Punisher Gaming. I agree with you completely, Lorenzo. Never heard of it. Punisher. Why is that a problem, Mike? Why is the fact that other people have 6 a problem with you having Zombie Austin. I don't understand the correlation. I love when people put 6 as their showdown defense. Love it. This match isn't going to end well for me. Well, and when someone sets 6 as their showdown defense, then you don't attack them with Zombie Austin. You use someone else. When someone has 6 in their feud lineup, you fight them with someone else. You don't fight them with Austin. So many people get locked into, you know, when I go into this feud, I'm using Austin. Austin's the guy I'm using. That's my guy. But you got to have flexibility, versatility. So, no, please explain, Mike, because I don't understand. Okay, yeah. But for everyone else you can fight Z Austin, right? Oh, I pressed battle before I saw that was Zombie Page up there. All right. Well, we got to play some defense here now. No MP trainer on Zombie Page, so that's nice. Can't get our moves loaded. It's effective, but it's not as effective as the other setup. It does way more damage, but it's not a virtual guaranteed path to victory like the other setup is. Yeah, I have no problem with 6 either. I like using 6. I just don't think it affects whether or not you can or should use or level up Zombie Austin, that's all. Every character in the game has someone who's designed to beat them. to a never-ending string of zombie pages there now. Better for what, Akeem? 6 steals purple on every move. Phenom, you have to charge him up to use him. So if the Z Austin you're going against is turn 1, then you need 6. Because your PH taker is not stealing that move right off the bat. And once Austin gets you in the stun lock, you're in trouble. Yeah, if your zombie Austin is turn 1 and you play him right and don't get a disastrous board, doesn't matter who you're against. Doesn't matter. Because the opponent shouldn't get a turn. Look at this disaster of a board. I've kept Bruno as a blitz guy for me. So I've got him 4-star silver, but I've kept him at level 1 just to use his red moves.
Someone donated.
I don't have a donation set up.
Oh, you don't? You bet you would donate. Are you going to get one? That's a good way to make some money.
Woods and Daniel Bryan. Yeah, maybe you're right.
It's a good way to make some money. totally not looking for it. I'm totally not looking for it.
For what?
Okay. I'm sorry. Oops.
Other than 6, the best guy to use against Zombie Austin is Zombie Austin.
Okay.
What's going on, buddy?
I'm just looking at my stuff. Why?
It looks like you're looking for something.
No. I'm trying to fix this so I can use it. I'm trying to fix it. This has been in here for like 2 years back. This disc. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys. What's up? How are you guys doing today?
Does anyone have any roster questions or straps and metal questions, anything like that?
It still works.
I play on my phone, iPhone.
What iPhone do you have?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if he'll be the best free guy. He looks pretty good. You always have to remember that these free guys come with monthly bonuses that make them play and look a lot better at the time they're released than they will remain eventually, you know. I think he gets extra black gems or something this month. I'm not sure exactly what the monthly bonus is, but he's not going to be this good once this month is over, so you have to keep that in mind. Warrior, Brock, Sheik, Nash, Goldberg. I don't know, they're all very similar guys. Warrior, Brock, and Nash and Goldberg. They're all pretty similar. Oh, is he? No, he's not danger. It depends. I mean, if you want to succeed in this event, leveling up Brett is going to get you a ton of points in the event. Leveling up Sting is going to help you in the talent up. But leveling up Brett all month is going to help in the event. So if your goal is to get milestones in the event and then leveling up Brett is the choice. If you don't care about the event and you just want a free character that you're eventually going to work on, Sting is better. I enjoyed this feud much, much more than I have any other feud in recent memory. I don't feud a lot anymore. I don't find it's worth it. But feuding with Perks was nice. I'll show you when I'm done this match what my plan is for the talent up. My talent up is mostly going to be fuses and star fills and a couple of guys to gold. The 2 yellows for sure. Yellow, yellow, green, or yellow, yellow, black. Especially when you're going against a guy who needs purples, because that 1 yellow changes all the purples to greens. I don't think he's top tier. He's slow. He doesn't lose, but he's slow. I think your top tier of techs are Aleister Black, Kofi, Bruno. I don't have Aleister Black or Kofi. So, talent up. I've got a lot of star fills. So probably going to do Macho, Booker, I've got a bunch of fuses you can see. 4-star fuses for Sean, Andre, Shamrock, Razor. Triple H also has a 4-star fuse. And I've got Andrade ready to go gold. So the talent up shouldn't be a problem. Won't need to spend a whole ton of coin. Might need to spend 10 million on someone to get them up to gold or something, but I pulled a legendary belt for Z-Brock. I have Z-Brock at 3 bronze. Yeah, for sure. He's really good.
Mom said she asked if the oven, like the big stove, is Fahrenheit or Celsius.
It's Fahrenheit.
It's Fahrenheit, Mom.
What do you need? You need my help?
What, Dad? He's streaming this up. Substream, how are you guys today? You guys good? What's the name of the pizza?
She's taking care of it. Can you trade me Seth Rollins the Shield? Sure. Yeah, send me your email address and your PayPal, and we'll just trade. A fuse for Brock? You probably get it in October. I don't know if you consider that soon. Because you know when they release a new crop of zombies in October, the ones they released this year will become slightly more common, and the ones they released a couple years ago are going to become like everyone will get them, right? So if you could wait till October, you'll probably get a fuse. What's going on in global chat today? Are Skylar and Maurice still around? Champions Club Blitz. Oh, my Triple H isn't healed yet, or is he? Maybe if I reopen, he'll be. Hey, Charles. He'll be healed. How? I don't know. Who are you going to trade for? If I trade you my Seth Rollins the Shield, who are you going to give me? Seth Rollins the Shield. I'm sure they will soon. The Architect. I'm missing 25, 23. No Andre, no Hall of Fame Razor. Harper, Trish, Brett are the strikers I'm missing. Lita, Ember Moon, and Z Taker are the acrobats I'm missing. I'm missing some really good tricksters. Technicians. Alistair, Kofi, Seth, Eddie. I'll never get Bradshaw, Cass, or Bubba Ray. So I'm missing a ton of good characters. Lots of them. Not Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns to Shield. Oh, yeah. Oh, we could trade him, sure. Who are you going to give me, though, man? A kid. Who are you giving me for Roman? I don't have Z Cena. I know I did a video on him. I don't remember exactly how he works again. Do I think the next Hall of Fame trickster will be female? I don't know. I never know what they have planned. Roman Reigns to Shield. Yeah, I think Z Cena's really good. I just don't remember his gameplay style. I think he has a move that's broken, though, doesn't he? Isn't his trap move one that Scopely keeps saying they're going to fix, like they need to fix him? Yeah, I'm just joking with you, Akita. I'm sorry if it feels like I'm making fun of you. You can't trade. You just can't trade players. That's it. Zombie Cena. What does he do again? I think I remember when I did the previews, some people were down on him, and I liked him a lot better than other people did. Yeah, I think it's fixed, so his Trap Gem increases your green MP. Well, yeah, that's the one where you mess with your opponent's MP, right? The Trap Gems that you can use to nerf your opponent or bring up your own. I'd have to watch the video I did of him. Yellow, green, green on Cena. So you make 5 random into yellow. I'd have to go back and see what his moves were maxed again. Yeah, I'd like to have him. What have I got? I think I'm really close. Yeah, I'm 35 shards away. "35 Z Cena shards." I ended up short. So close yet so far. Wait till October, Buck. Getting closer on Sting. Three-quarters of the way, that 2/3 of the way there. I don't know. I got quite a few during this this event a couple weeks ago, doing those blitzes. I have a couple of different Shan Nakamuras. I've got the zombie and I've got the regular. When are they going to get on to healing my guy here so I can go do another blitz? We're just joking. There's no trades. I'm just joking. You can't trade, guys. I suggested way back when a kind of faction, call it mentor or call it benefactor or call it, you know, faction sugar daddy or something, where you could designate someone in your faction to be able to give resources to, and you get some sort of benefit for being a benefactor, right? Like you get, I don't know, some sort of perk or an advantage in whatever event, so that some of the higher up, more experienced players in factions can physically help out other people in their faction. But there's really no no financial benefit to the company to be able to do that. So I think that's going to go very far. You don't like Powerhouse Angle? I love him. I'm taking him gold as soon as I can. Do you have Matt? If you have Matt, I would work on Anvil. Vince seems to pop up as a requirement in a lot of events. But Anvil is better if you have Matt. Yeah, so I'd work on anvil. Anvil's pretty good with Matt. So I run my angle this way. With Sting and Slick Rick. Sting, Slick Rick, and I guess you can run this blue. You could run him with Lawler. That'll be pretty good. Lawler and DDP and Zombie Kane. I don't use the yellows. I hate the yellows. The yellows seem to be backwards. Like the one move's ready all the time, but you need the other one ready first in order for it to work. I don't like the yellows. Sorry. I tried. Yep. For what?
Optimum.
No idea. I don't log into Optimum. Hello. So this makes 6 random X breaks. And we break 3 of them, which should reload. Loads our sub, which puts out more X breaks for that blue move to break. 8 submission gems. We get to choose them, which is always nice. I like Fandango better than Matt. I took Fandango to gold over Matt when given the choice. So you can see Kurt just blows up the board, refills his moves. And you remember, once you take him to gold, he gets a health boost and a damage boost. So cut a turn or two off the length of this match. His health goes way up, and his gem damage goes way up. Yes. Yep. Okay. 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 I think Batista can be very good. There's one thing I remember, though, about his moveset that's a little wonky, which keeps him from being really great. I like any powerhouse that can blow up the board and have a sub, which is why I took Brock to gold. I ended up a little disappointed with Brock. But Fandango. Give me 1 sec. I'll be back in 1 sec. Nope. I'm back now. Sorry, I can do a match with Fandango, yeah. So this is how I run Fandango with Akam and Booker T. And then I run him with Paige, with the 2 Protect Gem guys, Kalisto and Braun. Run her with her finisher. So this move with Akam is loaded on turn 1. It loads your 2 purples. You choose Protect Gems in places that aren't going to get broken. I always put them at the bottom. Then with this move, you want to reload your yellow, because what that first yellow move does, as you saw, is it lowers your tag counter. I've also got a botch gem strap on Fandango. So we load more Protect Gems. So look at the critical hits with the botch gem strap. So he's got all this Protect Gem damage. And a bunch of botch gems. Even 36k damage, he's not kicking out. So Fandango is a showdown god. When you hit a critical move, it puts, like, I don't know how many botch gems on the board. It's the skill plate on the legendary strap that I have on him. It was the legendary Showboat strap from the Fiend event, and I put it on Fandango instead of on Fiend because I don't think Fiend needs a strap. But danger, the idea is your partner is now ready to be tagged in, right? So I'll show you a match where I tag Paige in. That's the only drawback, is sometimes that yellow move causes a pin. Now Paige is ready to go in, and we only have 1 row of botch gems, or 1 row of Protect Gems out. So causing a pin is your one dilemma with Fandango. Because you really want that second shot of yellow and of Protect. But if you put your yellow choose area gem up at the top, it really takes away a lot of the possibility of getting that cascade that's going to cause the pin. Just one match out of 10, you're getting unlucky and causing that pin. No, he's not. He's the ideal showdown leadoff man. If you're running someone who uses yellows as your tag partner. Because he's turn one. Your opponent, your tag team partner can be in the match on turn one. Hey, Joseph. Okay, so you see Paige's finisher is full. Paige's finisher boosts the strength of Protect Gems. So we put out 8 more. We tag in Paige. Paige is going to hit her finisher and boost all of those Protect Gems by another 1,800. And you see, because all those Protect Gems were on the board, we took very, very little damage.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
So, watch the tag counter. This yellow move starts full. It increases your purple MP, fills those moves, took the tag counter down from 3 to 1. Now we put out these Protect Gems. Now we use this Choose Yellow Area move, trying not to cause a pin. That's likely to cause a pin.
Stream. Almost done.
See, again, we got the same issue there. There was no real good place to put that. But we have all this protection on the board. So even Harper's not going to do a whole lot of damage to us. We want to get Paige's move load before we tag her in.
Is it that to that to that that to that?
Those are the times, the different times where it's showing.
Oh.
I think he looks really good for a free character. So even that move from Harper only caused 40k damage because of the protection that's on the board. Now Paige is ready to come in. Hey, Benny. Okay, so now let's try again with Fandango, get all his moves off here, and then tag Paige back in with a whole bunch of Protect Gems on the board. Even Rhonda won't kick out. There's 8. He's above average good this month, agreed. So you see the damage Harper just put on us, and we took only 3k damage because of the Protect Gems on the board. Now we can tag in tag in Paige. We got a whole whack of Protect Gems out there. She's going to increase them. Oh. Rhonda had a 4 black match. Can you stop shaking? Shaking. Yeah, the dog is not taking the self-isolating very well. So Harper got his moves off fully 3 times against us. And you can see we still finish with 3-star level. We got unlucky all over that match. No, it doesn't. And it doesn't work when the tag counter is at 0. When the opponent is ready to tag in, the yellow match does not increase your purple MP. I think it should. I think it should just not reduce the tag counter. I think when you use that yellow match in a tag match, it should increase your purple MP whether your tag counter is at 0 or not. So just formulating my talent up plan for 3 o'clock. Yeah, my breeze is still unleveled. There's my Tyler Breeze. I think I have his blue moves. Those 2 moves for a blitz situation, but I haven't touched him otherwise. Fandango with Sting is an excellent showdown team. No, my DX, I used them at the start of the stream. My DX, Sean is silver, and Triple H is bronze. So with Sting now, you don't need Akam, so you can put Rizar and put on green gem damage. Yeah, I'm curious to see that too, because I did them at bronze against some of the behemoths that I faced showdown against, and got killed by Nash on turn 2. So hit this move and Sting will be ready. The skill plate does its thing. Put some more protects. Tag in Sting. Wow. What a cascade that was. He got kicked out of 140k plus all that protect gem damage that was on there. Wow. So we took no damage. Let's go read what that botch gem skill plate does. Yeah, but tier lists, I think, are gone the way of the dodo a little bit with all the straps and perks and medals. Because the characters don't play the way they normally play, the way they're designed. So, creates 10 botch gems when this superstar lands a critical hit. So every critical gem hit, you get 10 botch gems. And it increases the chance by 20%. So you're getting a lot of critical hits. So Fandango with this setup, and I don't even have him. I took a medal off him somehow. Must have used a medal on someone else. Anyway. Yeah, the world of perks will be back today in 90 minutes or so. The way I've approached perks is I always get the tour ones and I get the blitz ones, because those are the most important for a faction-oriented event. You want to get your tours done without much kickouts, without much props. The tour perks are relatively inexpensive currency-wise. And the blitz, because there's so many blitzes in a month to help out yourself and to help out the faction, I get the blitz perks. Showdown, I usually just limit it to nerfing the opponent's starting MP. And I don't get few perks anymore. Let's take on the Bludgeon Brothers here with Fandango and Sting. I think the door's just open. I don't know.
Oh my god. Just come up when you're done, okay? I'm trying to explain to you too long.
I haven't used Farouk a whole lot. I think he could be good. I think he's situational because he's a steel guy. MP steel, I mean, not George the Animal steel. No. Okay, I gotta bail for a bit, guys. We'll maybe come back on when this event launches and do the talent up and see what this event looks like. So, might see you in a couple hours. Thanks.